What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're back here at the Volvo today. As you can kind of see, the weather today is pretty bad, so this might not be a very big video, but it's just there's some things I want to try and get them out of the way and get good. Blech. So anyways, we're gonna try and start the Volvo again, but this time I got some more electrical type tools. We're gonna hook it up to the car. We're gonna go through, check all the connections and make sure everything's working. Because the way my connection should go from battery to ignition switch to neutral safety switch to starter. And somewhere in there is a bad connection, so I gotta figure out where it is. So hopefully I can fix that today and start it. But if not, I got a couple other little things we can do, but let's get started. Alright, so first and foremost, you can hear that dinging, so we got power. Go ahead and throw this bad boy back on, so the horn doesn't go off again. Now, I got this guy, which is going to help us test our connections. All I got to do right now, hook this up to a ground, and start digging around. So, right now, there should be no power in here, which is what I'm seeing. Okay. That was power. Still no power to the neutral safety switch. Alright, so it just looks like something's disconnected somewhere where power isn't getting very far inside the cab. It gets to the fuse box, but for some reason the ignition switch doesn't have power. Fuse number 4 doesn't have power, which is my fuel pumps. So I'm going to do a little bit more digging into that, figure out what's going on there. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to take the dash apart and see what happened. So it looks like my camera shut off without me noticing. Basically what's going on is the ignition switch isn't getting any power. So on most of these things, most everything in this car runs off the ignition switch. So I gotta figure out how to get power into that ignition switch, and then when I turn that key, everything should come to life. I should be able to start it, my fuel pump should kick up, my safety stuff should all fire up. Right now everything that's not dependent of the ignition switch, like my headlights, my wipers, my horn, those all work. But well, I don't know. Like here, my wipers don't work. Horn does work. So something's funky. Something is really funky. I've been chasing connections for a while now, and frankly it's just enough for me to admit that I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research, try and figure out what it is that the car's doing and what I'm doing wrong. So I guess we can move on to some of those smaller projects I talked about. So I gotta weld up an intake. So the plan for my intake is for it to come out a little bit. I'm going to have it go through this elbow here and then make a 90-degree turn and exit. The problem is I need a little bit of an extension right there because I have this straight that I can throw on right there. Then I need just like literally 2 or 3 inches. And then it will come down and then make a left and just go down right there. And hopefully that'll be all I need to do for an intake. However, these corner elbow pieces are kind of expensive. So what I was thinking about doing is actually moving this over here and then using this elbow here. This is actually a down pipe off of Duramax. I was able to snag it from my uncle. So thank you very much if you watch my channel. But I also need that kink. So well, I'll play with it for a bit, see what I can make of it. Not, because damn it. Well, that's not good. Seems like nothing I do on this Volvo wants to work well. Wiring sucks, intake sucks. But you know, bad days come with good days, so sooner or later I'll get it figured out. Well, until next time, we'll see you guys later. Have a good day.